So the Lakers brought in Deandre Ayton. I like the move. Personally, I think Deandre Ayton is a B plus, solid player in the NBA. A 16-10 guy. He's never averaged less than 10 rebounds a game. He's very very physical as far as the specimen. He can shoot. He can space the floor a little bit. We know he can, finish around the rim a little bit above average than most guys. I think he's more athletic than the Mark Williams. I think he has a better touch than Mark Williams. I think he can finish at the free throw line better than Mark Williams. I think he can space the floor better than Mark Williams for Luka Doncic and LeBron James, Austin Reeves. I think those guys going to like the idea of playing with Ayton. But is it a good fit long term? Maybe, but we have to see how his motor runs. His motor doesn't run hot. We know that. But they got him on a bargain deal. So he just got bought out by Portland. So the deal wasn't, they didn't give him $100 million. You can't be mad at a guy that's going to give you 16-10 and you don't even have to pay him, but what, 16, 15 million a year? He already got his money from Portland. So I think it's a good move for them. Long term, I'm not sure about the fit, but for the immediate future, I think it's a good idea to bring in a guy like Ayton. He's 7 feet. You guys had a glaring need at center since trading for Luka Doncic. So I think this falls in lines of the right idea of getting a guy a former number 1 overall pick, and see what he can do with a new change of scenery, new pressure, playing with a more talented roster. We've seen what this guy can do. He went to the finals with Phoenix when you gave him some pieces to work with, and he performed very adamantly. 18 and 11. You can't be mad at that. But I don't know about his defense, and that's the biggest question that's always been about DeAndre Ayton. His motor, his defense, his prima donna-ness. For a guy so big, you would think he'd be a dominant force as far as 2-3 blocks a game. He's never been that guy. So who's to say that he's not going to try to change his role or change his stigma? And I hope he can, because playing with LeBron James should rub off on you a little bit. I will hope so. Playing with Luka Doncic should rub off on you a little bit. But time will tell. It should be a redemption opportunity for Ayton. Only 26 years old. He's entering his prime at a fresh start, new location, a contending team. Despite the criticism and inconsistent effort and defensive lapses, his postseason efficiency is 15 points on 60% shooting, suggesting that he thrives under pressure environments. We know he went to the finals, like I said, and he's playing alongside LeBron James and Luka Doncic. So, with that being said, he should be able to flourish in this role of a third, fourth star, fringe, third, fourth guy on the roster, because Austin Reeves is going to play his role. But for a fourth guy, your fourth guy can get you 16 and 12, or in a 20 and 10, 20 and 12 on a good night. You can't be mad at that. I also like this move for the rebounding. I think that this move can be very pivotal for the Lakers to be better on their front court. Because, they traded Davis, so they were kind of weak on rebounding last year, 25th in the league. Not being able to grab rebounds is not going to be able to be a championship-level team. Everyone knows if you can't rebound, you can't win. And so with Ayton presence there, I think that gives Luka Doncic more time to focus on his playmaking and his scoring, and not being able to have to grab multiple rebounds and facilitate and run the offense. And I just think that it'll set more guys in their natural positions, and the offense can flow more frequently without everyone having to crash the rebounds, because they got a guy that should be able to get 10 to 12 rebounds a night easily with this roster.